Tonight on Premier Sports, we bring you the next chapter in the most thrilling title race in years. Fleetwood Town currently sit top of the pile, but tonight Mickey Mellon's men face a tricky game at Kidderminster, who themselves are pushing for a playoff place. Moment as Fleetwood on the attack with Fowler. Good all in support, so too Mangan here, onto his right foot, Mangan!
There we go.
20th goal of the season for Andy Mangan, and the 100th goal in all competitions that Fleetwood have scored this season, and it gives them the lead at Agborough.
What a fantastic strike. Good play again by Lee Fowler. Takes the heat out of the game in the last third of the pitch, and when Andy Mangan pulls inside there is a gap on the far side, and he put it the only place he could score. Defensively, Steve. Defensively, it's not the best. The ball has to be squeezed, but the strike from Mangan was fantastic. That's what leaders of the league do. They punish you.
Goalkeeper didn't move. Inch perfect from Andy Mangan, the former Wrexham player. Huge night in the Blue Square Bet Premier. We'll say good evening to all those back on the Foul Coast watching in Jim's bar as well. I'm sure a few pints got spilled and Andy Mangan scored a couple of moments ago. Jordan Thomas in Jim's bar that I was just talking about, saying it erupts. Concentration time for Kidderminster. Certainly a lot closer than the corresponding fixture earlier in the season, which Fleetwood won at Highbury in September by 5 goals to 2. Goodall's corner, Pond trying to flick it on. Goal. It's come out to Fowler. Mangan had a swing at it. Oh, and it's been deflected in. Brodie and Pond celebrate. I think it hit a Kidderminster player last. Fleetwood won't worry, because they have doubled, crucially, their lead at Agborough.
Yeah, and it comes exactly from, I think it may be Richard Brodie, who's the last Fleetwood player to get a touch. But it's a bit of a bobble, so they're fortunate. Yeah, I wonder if the question if it's going in anyway. Richard obviously stuck a little toe. I'm not sure from the angle, Steve, whether we can determine whether it's going in. Maybe from here we can better.
It's Lee Vaughan, the right back, who it hits.
It's hit Lee Vaughan, yeah. I think it's possibly going into the net anyway. But it's a goal, it's 2-0. They're in the commanding position, they've not played well. They'll be buzzing off that, they'll be buzzing. Now Kidderminster have to dig in.
The gap is 8 points again. It is another win for Fleetwood. Their unbeaten run is extended to 22. They've now won 27 of 37 games this season. There's only Wrexham who can stop them. And ultimately, Kidderminster couldn't tonight. Mickey Mellon's team were tested in the first half, but 2 goals in the second. The first from Andy Mangan, the second Brodie's effort deflected in off Vaughan. Effectively killed the game. And it's a huge dent in the hopes of Kidderminster in reaching the playoffs. It's a huge step again for Fleetwood to avoiding them and winning the title.
It's certainly a big win, Steve, at this stage of the season. It's a difficult venue to come. You can see the togetherness that the Fleetwood the players have got. You can see that they're playing for each other, they're playing for the manager, and it starts to be at this stage of the season, Steve, where they're going to look at that trophy on the side of the pitch, which is the trophy for the champions, and it's almost near enough that they can touch it, but you have to finish top of the pile to touch it.
And they are top of the pile.